Here's an interesting story. I was the other day I was at a museum, and this is a museum of contemporary art. I have to be very clear here in my telling of the story because we once on the bonus show used the term modern art when we really meant contemporary art. And member and local artist Perry Huntoon explained to me modern art was early 20th century.
Modern art is no longer modern.
We're talking about contemporary art.
Yeah.
You know when you go into a bathroom if you're a man and there's, instead of individual urinals, there's a trough, just kind of like this one that we have in the picture over our shoulders here, where a number of gentlemen line up and urinate in it. And you're basically just next to people. Well, at one of these, this museum has kind of avant-garde bathrooms, and you walk in and the first thing you see is a long kind of platform. And it's, this is a really weird story. It's too low to really be a sink, but it's slightly high to kind of be the urinary trough or urination trough, whatever. And so a friend of mine showed up there and he just started urinating in it. And then as he looked down, a guy came out of the actual bathroom stalls and was washing his hands in the motion-activated sink that was there, there was no spigot. So in his defense, it's not like there was clearly a faucet there where the water comes out of. It was one of these where it's kind of like built-in flush with the wall. You put your hands up and the water starts coming out, and the guy just kind of looks over at him and, you know, obviously wondering why my friend is urinating in the sink. This happens to everybody, though, doesn't it, where you mistake the sink for the urinal?
Has never happened to me.
Oh.
But, yeah, I mean, one of two things was happening. Either he was peeing in the sink or the guy was washing his hands in the urinal.
Which is worse? You know, if I have to make the mistake, the last thing I want to do out of those two is be washing my hands in the urinal. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
We put together this meme. You know the most interesting man in the world memes that go around on the internet? TV director Natan put this one together of my friend, who will remain nameless here because it's a little bit of an embarrassing story. I don't always urinate in public restrooms, but when I do, I always do it in the sink. So, not a mistake you really want to be making. Keep that in mind. If it's a contemporary, avant-garde, or as Lewis would call it, artsy-fartsy.
Yes. Just do a very comprehensive analysis of the bathroom before you decide what to urinate in because, I don't know, you could end up getting in trouble.
You could end up in trouble, absolutely. Yeah.